everybody. It's Round Robin. It's when. Oh, my camera's all. Why does that happen to me? I don't know why it happens. Anyway, hi, Robin.
Hi, Rob. What
How are
should I say?
you?
Rob's forehead.
Yeah, there we go. Here, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm all good. I'm some good.
You there was some
Well,
there.
I was
What was the
concentrating. No, I was concentrating on the camera being all right, so that's why I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man.
my overhead light is off, so the top of my head isn't shiny like it always is. Just looks like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
bald there, but I have hair. Everybody,
It looks like part of your head is just
it's
missing.
just missing. Yeah. Hey,
I
who's
gave
that?
you a what's it called? Lobotomy? Where you get your brain?
That is what that's
Is
called,
that what it's
Robin.
called?
Listen, I'm not
Yeah.
that smart.
Oh.
I want you to know.
Listen, I'm not that smart either.
Winak,
Oh
I
my
think, is in the
god.
chat. Winak, is it Winak? Why?
Oh.
Weenack? W-I.
We
What's up? Howdy.
Weenack? Hello, hi.
Weenack, I guess. How do we say that phonetically? Oh, Winack. Okay,
Winack.
there we go. Winack.
Winack.
Win WNII pro lurker. Oh, really? You're not as pro as somebody else I know. Who else is a pro lurker, Robin?
That'd be me.
Is that you?
I am an expert lurker. I have 2 Twitch accounts. One that I stream on and people know me on, and one that I lurk on. Very well,
Now
mind
see,
you.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that you actually had a different account. You didn't tell
I
me that one.
do. Uh-huh.
Nafum, what's up? 4109. So, for those of you that don't know, Robin lurked in my channel for like 3 years. And then now look at her. She's on it. She's part of it.
Hi.
She's a
Yeah.
whole. All you have to do is stalk me, guys. That's it. That's all you have to do. Hey, Belle's
The
here.
same could happen to you.
Same could happen to you. Just stalk me, and if you live.
I stalked. Not stalked. I lurked. Damn it.
I caught you.
I lurked a lot of like D&D and Fantasy Ground streamers over the last like 3.5 to 4 years. Like, Dave,
Yeah,
the
Dave.
Digital Dungeon Master. I've been watching his channel for like 4 years, and I've like used to watch all his YouTube videos. There's others.
And tell me the story of what made you finally like, because you talked to me in chat or did something, or did you come to the Discord? I don't remember how you said hello.
I don't know. It all happened so fast. No, I don't know. I think just well, so like a long time ago, I used to like occasionally say things in chat too. I'd just be like, "Oh, that's cool," or whatever. If you were like showing off, content stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it would never be like full blown conversations. I would just like
right. So
put
this
in my
is how
little.
it happened, everybody. She watched my channel for like 3 years, and then one day she said, "Oh, Rob, you're kind of funny," and I said, "Do you want to be on the show?"
No, that's not how it happened.
It's not how it happened.
You had Vex on maybe a couple weeks before you had me on the show to show off like my DMs Guild stuff. So I came on as a guest.
Yeah, but
and
I'd
then
already
after
been
that,
talking to you for a while.
right?
Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had such a good time though. You were
That's
like,
why.
she's amazing, and I gotta have her on my show.
That is kind of what happened. We did the Seinfeld thing where they're Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David are talking, and they're just at the coffee shop, and they're like, "This should be the show," and they're like, "What?" That's just us talking. That should be the show. Yeah, right. And then that's how Seinfeld was born. So that's kind of how we did it too. Yeah.
Yeah. And look at us now.
Look at us. This is like our 9th show, I think.
That's pretty awesome.
9 for me, 8 for you.
I know, because I missed one.
Missed one.
I missed, and then we canceled once because of me.
Missed one.
Look, I'm a fucking flake. Okay, I know it.
How dare you have like a husband and 3 kids and a whole life? How dare you?
I know, and I have like
for me all the time.
So much going on, like real life right now. Like with my mom. My mom had surgery, so I've been taking care of her, and it's just then my dog passed away, and that was very sad. And it's just like one thing after. You know what they say, when it rains it pours? That's like the month that I've been having. Like the last 30 days have just been holy shit, too much for me.
Now it's
luckily
July. It's a new month.
Right? Yes, new month. Luckily, I think I'm a pretty resilient person. I think I handle stress fairly well
I agree.
sometimes.
You would have to. You're a mom of 3
Yeah.
and a wife,
You should
and
see me on like full blown I'm fucking done days because I'm like a totally different person. Don't fucking talk to me.
I used to
Go back to
be
your room.
an angry young man. I would just get so angry about anything when I was in my 20s and stuff. And now
Hmm.
I've just mellowed out. Like nothing really. I mean, politics will get me angry, and I really don't even need to get angry over that. Like I don't need to do it, but
Hmm.
I have to have some hobbies. Getting mad at Donald Trump. Um,
I think that's
but
pretty common though, right? Like
not
in
common
men,
enough,
like the
unfortunately.
anger thing. No. I mean
Yeah.
like be like having pent up anger or whatever. I think
Oh,
it's pretty common.
yeah, but I sort of kind of became more of a Zen guy. I mean, I'm not truly Zen. I'm not religious or anything. I'm not a Buddhist.
Right.
But I just kind of decided throughout getting older, it's like why stress about crap? Like you just don't need to stress about it. I do have many
Yeah.
condoms. No, these are not condoms. These are these are glasses wipes. I'm gonna clean my glasses right now.
Okay. Oh, they make man, I need to buy some of those.
I
So
buy them
I
in like the
clean
box of 400. Yeah,
you know wanna know how I clean my glasses?
with
With
your shirt.
Windex.
Oh, with the
No,
Windex.
I'll clean them with
Hmm?
Windex, yeah.
My mom used to do that. She'd do it with a Windex and a napkin. And
Mhm.
then now what you
'Cause
do is when you're done cleaning your glasses with the Windex, if you want to prevent COVID, you just squirt a little in your mouth like that.
no,
That's just
I'm such a, like, penny pincher kind of person, so I'm like, well, if I buy Windex, the only thing I use it for is to clean the mirrors and clean the windows. So, I'll buy a bottle of Windex that lasts me, like, 6 months,
yeah.
'cause, it just goes forever, and I was like, "Oh, wait, I could use it to clean my glasses instead of buying the little bottle of solution that you can get, like, at the
Hmm.
optometrist." And I was like, "Yeah, this is way cheap Windex is way cheaper than glasses cleaning solution. It's like half the price and you get, like, 10 times more."
And then you take this thing after you do your glasses and clean your phone like this.
Mhm, mhm.
Star Trek.
I clean
And then
my
you can
husband likes cleaning the TVs with
clean your yeah, you can
Windex.
clean your monitor like I'm doing right now, like that.
Oh, yeah, I George is saying that if you use Windex on glasses with anti-glare, that it messes that up, but I never get anti-glare because I'm cheap.
Oh, I get the anti-glare because
I probably should. That's
I
why
have
my
to.
glasses are always so glary, like, on the camera. I
Yeah.
notice it too sometimes. I'm like, "Wow, maybe I should get the anti-glare." Yes,
Caesar
this show
says,
is
"What
not
up, bitches?"
sponsored by
No, it's
Windex.
not sponsored by Windex. It's also not sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, which we talk about a lot, but no, we don't say that we're sponsored by them because even though I work with them and I've been using the program for almost 5 years and streaming for almost 5 years, I'm not officially sponsored by them.
Mm,
So,
mhm. Sorry for ranting about my Windex use.
so what else is happening? It's weird being in the dark, kind
Um,
of like this. I'm not used to it. I'm in the dark.
for me, we we don't really have much happening. I'm working on conversions, and on my regular stream, I'm working on the shops, making a shops module using Metacury's extension. What about you? What are you working on? What's in your
Um,
pipeline? Giggity.
working, working.
I
Thank
love
you.
you, man.
Hey, Caesar, thank you for the resub, sir. Caesar has resubbed. Resub.
Hey, resub.
I don't have any projects per se.
Lame.
I mean, I'm always working on something. I mainly am fielding updates by Matakiri and Diablo Bob and
Mhm.
Kent and they every 5 minutes it's like, oh, here's version 1.8.9.7.2
Right. Your whole
update.
crew.
Yeah, you're on the crew,
Yeah, but I don't
and
do very much.
you're about to publish a big thing, aren't you?
Yeah, in when I'm done with it.
That's fine. That's the whole thing.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
so every day I try to find some games to play. I got my role player mat, so I played a game of role player last night. I got a 29. I don't know if you guys know the game role player.
Yes, the dice game. I have that game.
Oh yeah, and I've got the
That's what
2
you're talking about, right?
expansions too. Yeah, Role Player. I'll
I
show
have the
everybody.
expansions too, but I have the whole thing physical. I can go get it right now if you want me to.
Yeah, I have the whole thing
But
physical
yes,
too.
I
Yeah.
love that game.
Here's the game I'm talking about, everybody. This is Role
It's
Player,
amazing.
and there's 2 expansions, and I just did the Kickstarter, so I have like all the expansions, and this is what it would look like if it was on your kitchen table. This is what it's fun. You basically build a character. You try to build the best character, and then you can get equipment and traits and skills, and then in the expansions you try to like attack a monster and you actually use the character. So anyway, that's what's happening, everybody. That's the whole
It's
thing.
amazing.
It's amazing.
It's my favorite board game.
Probably.
I mean, it's pretty high up there.
Yeah. And I just kickstarted the Terraforming Mars big box.
Ooh,
which
are they
has-
making a big box?
Yeah, they're so it fits all the expansions in it, and it's got like 3D printed tiles that are little plastic.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
and new cards and a card box and everything else. Yeah, so it was like
Cool.
$99.
Because I have Terraforming Mars, and we have the Prelude expansion, and we have one of the expansions that was like a new board. I don't remember
Yeah.
what it was called.
Elysium
and
Matakiri, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And those are the only expansions we have for it. We've been meaning to buy the others.
I recommend Colonies.
Colonies. I want that one.
I recommend the newest one, Turmoil. I do not recommend Venus.
Oh, yes.
If you want to be a completionist, you should get it, of course, but Venus is bullshit. It's bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
I've
heard about... Yeah. We don't play Terraforming Mars that much. It's a great game.
I love it.
It just, for us, it takes too long to play. Like,
Yeah.
it takes forever to play. It feels like.
And
we have a lot of games that we like that kind of take up the same amount of time, and there's other games that we like more than Terraforming Mars.
Yeah.
So we'll play those. Like Scythe, I feel like isn't kind of same category. It takes a long time to play. And we have Feast for Odin, kind of takes the same amount of time. Like a 2-hour board game, basically.
Yeah.
And we like those games better.
What's funny is, like trying to meet people on Tinder and all that stuff, and they say, well, what do you do? And I'm like, oh God, how much time do I have? And I try to explain, like I stream videos online and I get paid. Like unless you either know what that is or you have it's like, what is this guy fucking talking about?
Right, yeah.
And then you try to tell people I play board games, and they go, oh, I play games for a living. Oh, Monopoly? I'm like,
oh my God,
no, that's not. You gotta expand your horizons. Yeah, I can't date you. No, I'm just kidding.
Monopoly's hot garbage.
I'll teach you. I say to these women, I want to play. But
that's always a good though. Like, I don't know, if I was single and a guy was like, "You want to play board games?" I'd be like,
right, but you have to put the word right. You have to put the word board in there though, because in the dating scene, playing games is a negative.
What? No way.
No, but like no game players. I want something real. No game players like that in that context, right?
Oh, I see.
So what do? I play games. I'm out. Like, you gotta explain it. So it's hard.
I see what you're saying.
Tinder's hard.
I'm sorry.
I'm on Tinder. I'm on OkCupid. Listen, ladies, just make it easy for me. Just come to my house, whoever you are. If you're single, just come to my house, please. I don't care how old you are. Well, okay, you have to be 18, at least 18. But other than that, I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care.
He's super funny, ladies.
Just don't be hot garbage. That's all I care about.
Yeah, don't be hot garbage.
Don't be a drug person. I guess I do have some restrictions. RPG can have a different meaning, Belle says.
Yes, it can.
Yeah, role-playing
because when I talk to like one of my brothers about RPGs, he thinks I mean like Final Fantasy or video games.
Also,
I have to yell at my children. They're being so loud.
Role-playing games can mean in the bedroom as well. There's also that.
Ooh, yes. Or they can obviously mean Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder,
right.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Naughty Nurse, right. I like to dress up like Little Bo Peep. Sorry, was that out loud? I didn't mean that. That's not true. I just made that up. I'm a comedian, everybody. I don't have a blue outfit with a white bonnet and a cane. I don't have that.
I bet
That's
you do.
I don't. I do not.
Listen,
Listen to you.
I'm not that smart.
Listen. I'm not that smart.
Oh my god.
Uh,
You're
so
hilarious.
what's going on with everybody in chat?
Oh yeah, chat. Tell us about your games, or how games meaning D&D
Tell
and
us about
tabletop
any games.
games.
We don't care. I have animal crackers,
yeah,
the pink
that's
and
true.
white kind. This is the sugary kind.
So much sugar.
Well,
tell us about your week, what you're
I have
doing,
wheat
how's
thins
your
to balance
job.
it with the salt. That I don't know. You can't see it.
Oh yeah, your camera. There it goes. Wheat thins. Wheat thins are okay. They're kind of salty though.
You balance the sugar with the salt.
Oh my god.
One time a nutritionist asked me, Rob, what is your favorite food? And I answered her, salt, sugar, pizza. And she goes, I know exactly what you mean.
Min Clark is trying to learn to DM in Fantasy Grounds Unity for Lost Minds of Phandelver. I'm really bad, but we are having fun, so that's a bonus, right? Well, if you're having fun, then you're not that bad.
Right. But having fun is the only thing. I wouldn't honestly game with Unity myself.
Me either.
It's a beta product. It's awesome, but it's not fully finished, so it's gonna blow up in your face maybe. As long as you're ready. Pissed at my ISP can no longer host games on Fantasy Grounds. What? Why is that? You know what you should do is use Unity, because then you don't have to. Now I'm telling you.
Rob's like, I don't like Unity, but you should use Unity.
I do love Unity. I love Unity. I just wouldn't use it for a game right now because it's not finished. Right.
My bad. I put the wrong words in your mouth.
I
think Unity is really cool. I don't own it, so I don't have like firsthand experience with it. I've watched people, like Doug showing it off and whatnot. I think it's really cool. I probably won't be purchasing it until it is like released. And that's
and I'll also switch. The one thing about it though is that it does circumvent the port forwarding thing. You don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, McClancy on our Tuesday game that nobody showed up for yesterday. He does use a workaround, as Diablo Bob says. You should ask him about that.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Belle, you did a one-shot in Unity. How did that go?
Yeah, I think the line of sight stuff is really cool.
It is
probably
cool.
like my favorite new feature, because I don't mind the like port forwarding. My husband works in IT, so we have like fancy everything in our house. Like we have a router and a switch thing, stuff I don't know. And so anytime I'm like, hey, husband, my port forwarding is not working or whatever, he's like, okay, hang on, give me a second, and then he fixes it. So like I don't know how to do that kind of stuff, but I do live with somebody who does. So the port forwarding has never been like an issue for me, but I do know that it is it can be a headache inducing thing for a lot of people. Rob's just munching his food.
Can you hear me chewing?
Yeah, I can. I can. It's because I'm listening to you in VC, but I'm sure, yeah, it's fine. Who cares?
Desminator, your apartment complex. So is it your ISP or your apartment complex that you're mad at? Oh, I love that story, Min Clark. Your party split up and they had a line of sight so they couldn't see each other. That's awesome. They all die. Good.
You'll remember that forever.
Don't split the party. Patreon page. Please help support the stream.
Ooh, Rob, you know what? In other news.
Oh, do tell, Robin.
Guess what happened? I don't know why I picked that up. I got my affiliate thing on Twitch.
What?
I got a little, I'm so happy. I made affiliate. I know the bar is like really low to make affiliate.
Now you can have cheer bits and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, I have to figure out how to turn all of that on.
I think it's just on. I think you don't have to do anything.
Oh, maybe.
and people can
Possibly.
sub, and they can
Mhm.
give you paid subs, or they can give you Amazon Prime subs for free,
Mhm.
and you still get
Mhm.
money, and people
Mhm.
can do stuff. And then to make partner is impossible.
Yes, it
It's
is.
super impossible.
75 concurrent viewers. It's impossible in this uh
Why not?
category of streams, I
Yeah,
think.
right. You
Like,
gotta, if you want to make partner, got it. First of all, you gotta go topless. You gotta go topless and paint
never.
pasties, and then do body painting, and you'll be partner in 2 minutes. Um, I'm gonna go topless. I have B cups
Do
and
it.
do it. I wonder if
Do
I would
it.
get. I wonder if I would get dinged for terms because I have breasts. I mean, I do. They're not. I'm not female. Well, I mean that's another discussion. But I won't be showing my vagina. But corsets. What does that mean?
Does Twitch not allow the male nipple? Is that also banned?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I
Well,
mean, I
that's a
don't.
double
No,
standard,
no, I
isn't
don't know.
it?
Yeah, that's right. That's sexist. The fuck.
Wait, so you're telling me men can stream shirtless?
I don't know. I've never seen one do
I need
that.
to know now.
I need to know now. Listen, if you
That's a
go,
uber double standard if men are allowed to stream shirtless but women aren't.
this is the argument I've been
Free the
making
nipple.
at the beach for my whole life. Why are men with no shirts but women have shirts on? Why?
Because our
Because
society knows that the male nipple is useless.
right, they don't we're not supposed to be looking at people's baby feeders. That's what we're not supposed to be looking
I
at.
guess.
I don't know. Also, don't be
Why do
looking
men
you
even
can't look
have
at
nipples?
baby feeders or baby makers. None of those
Right.
can be
Yes. For some reason, all of that is deemed inappropriate.
Yeah,
But
it's deemed
look,
inappropriate.
violence is totally
That's fine.
a-okay.
Violence is okay.
Explain that one to
Yeah,
me.
it can't be
Oh,
explained.
man.
Well, it can be explained, but people get mad if you talk about it because basically the people that are making it that way are the religious conservatives, and half the stream just left. Okay.
1-month-old baby, congrats. I love babies. I love babies, especially if they're not my own, because if they cry, you just give them back.
Yeah, you just give them back.
I'm funny. Babies are awesome. Rob's like, I don't like babies.
No, I'm trying to figure how to word this. I don't think I like a person until they have an email. I don't.
Huh?
I don't like. That's how. Well, so how old is the youngest person with email? What would you imagine that person to be?
I don't know. My 8-year-old has an email.
So good. 8's fine. I can talk to an 8-year-old. I can ask him like, I can
Whoa,
ask him
now.
I can ask him all my questions that are funny to me. That like what kind of car do you drive? Are you married? Where do you work?
Oh,
What are you
okay.
studying in college? All the
Oh,
you ask all
yeah.
these questions, and they're like, what are you talking about? And they
He
get
would
crazy.
just blush. Like, he's super shy, my 8-year-old. He would be like, yeah.
That's your impression of him.
Mhm, mhm. It's pretty spot on. You'll see if you ever meet him. When I come to Washington to be your wingman,
Yeah, and bringing
I'll
your whole
bring my
family with
kids
you. Oh my God, where am I gonna put all the people?
we'll sleep on the floor, it's
I
fine,
wait
we've
till I
done
have
it
to build
before.
my other house, and then you guys will all be able to come and stay here.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy.
Speaking of building houses, oh my god, my brother, my oldest brother, he told me he found this property in Idaho that used to be like a summer camp, but the whole property is for sale. So it's, dozens of acres and there's cabins already on the property and like a septic system and like it's fully functional. It's just not in operation anymore. And he was like, "So I've been thinking about buying it." And our whole family moving there to like live on this summer camp and like fix it up and like run it, but live in, there's like
Yeah.
facility buildings there and whatnot. And there's a big lodge. And I was like, are you crazy? Like, we just bought a house here. We're like not struggling, but like we are in the hole right now. We can't just like get up and leave because you want us to. And he was like, "Oh, okay. I'll just talk to my mom." Like, here he's like, "I'll just talk to mom about it." And I was like, "Well,
Did he
fuck
say how
you
much it
too, dude."
was?
No, my brother is one of those kind of people who doesn't like to like talk about numbers.
Yeah,
So
because that's not
I asked him,
important.
I know. Well, I asked him when we first moved up here, I asked him how much did he pay for his house, and that was like very strenuous to get that information out of him. I'm like, I'm your sister. You can't tell me how much you paid for your house. And so he's very do you get what I'm saying? Like he's just very tight-lipped about that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Whatever. He owns a Tesla and a beautiful house and he makes good money. I know it. I'll just never know how much.
Yeah.
Little jerk. He probably
What does
could
he
like
do for a
afford it.
job?
He's a software developer. I don't know, something fancy like that. He writes programs for Allstate, the insurance company. Well, their parent company technically. So like so when you work like in an office building and you have like your internal software for like handling emails and phone calls and like all that
Yeah.
stuff, he writes those programs.
Okay.
I don't fucking know what you call that.
All right, calm down. Just relax.
Listen, I'm not that smart.
Listen. um, Beck said he tuned in and you were talking about holes, so he decided to stay.
Was I? I don't even remember.
I don't know. Holes. Yeah, I don't remember either.
I was talking about I might live on a summer camp in Idaho.
But your brother's funny because he's like, hey, listen, I'm not that smart.
Mhm.
No. He
Yeah.
says,
I mean, he is that smart though.
I'm going to buy this property in Idaho. It's a giant big camp. It has fully functioning stuff. We're all going to move there. Everybody's going to pick up their families. We're all going to move to Idaho. Oh, well, how much is it? Ooh, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I think the intent that he wants us to move there and, like, work it with him, like, turn
Yeah.
it into reopen it as a summer camp and then, like, operate it together, whatever that means. And I was like, "Look, when we were little, we used to go to summer camp as children, right? But
Mhm.
that doesn't mean we understand how to run a summer camp." Like, I don't know anything about that. We'd have to hire somebody to, like, cook food for kids and shit, like,
How
'cause
are they?
I'm not
Why is the person selling it? That's what you have to ask yourself. Why is
I
it being?
don't know. I have no idea. I'm maybe we could I'll Google it and see what the fuck he's talking about. Summer camp for sale in Idaho. And maybe maybe some Google searches will turn that out. I can tell you're Googling it already.
I'm Googling it right now.
Oh my god. I haven't even, like, looked into it. Holes is a great movie. I've
There's
never
a
seen the
whole
movie.
website called Camps for Sale. Holy
I
shit.
read the book. Oh my god, is this, like, a thing? Is there, like, camp flipping?
Recreational. Well, this is 8,000 acres and it's $28 million. That can't be the one.
I mean, you never know. Is it in Idaho?
Twin Falls, Idaho. Here's one 334 acres for 5.8 million. Here's one 14.21 acres for 683,000. Here's one that's 5 acres, 89,000. Shit, I could buy that right now today. Buy that right now.
Could you
Do it.
really?
Mhm.
How much was it?
89,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
I've got enough. My house is gonna cost me about $300,000, the one I want to build,
Mhm.
and
God, that's so
I'm only
cheap.
about halfway there. I don't want to do it till I don't want to get a loan. I just want to do it. Like, here's the money.
Sorry.
What's happening?
So Vex is saying that summer camps open and close all the time, that they're a really hard business
Yeah, I
to
don't think it's a good
run. I
investment
wouldn't
myself.
know.
The convo
I
has
wouldn't
gone beyond the
know.
scope. What is that?
Look, my experience from the time I was 5 until the time I was 20 years old, I went to summer camp every single year. The same summer camp every single year. So I've never experienced my summer camp closing and open or anything like that because I just went to the same one for a very long time.
I'm gonna say this.
So I don't know.
I went to summer camp one time when I was in 6th grade.
What?
I fucking hated it, but I do like the movie Meatballs.
I love my summer camp. I was really good at archery and I liked kayaking
I
and
did
I
archery.
know how to
Like
make
that.
friendship bracelets. Yeah, archery is super fun. All right, your turn. I've blabbed on enough.
Okay.
What you got?
What do you got? I don't know. Let me check my text messages. And nothing. Nobody cares.
I care.
You care. Then I discovered sex. I really loved it. Well, I was in 6th grade. I wasn't having sex at summer camp in 6th grade.
Yeah, me neither.
You went till you were 20?
Well, because after you turn 18, you can go back and be like a
counselor.
camp counselor. Yeah. So I went back 2 years as a camp counselor.
I think what you
That
mean
was
to
like
say is
back when I was.
if you turn 18 and you still go, you need counseling. I think that's what you meant to say.
No. That was when I was like, oh, I want to help. Well, okay. To put it in perspective for you, the summer camp I went to was for families of like oncology patients. My brother had leukemia, right? So it was like cancer camp, if you will. That's not what it's called. But you can Google them. It's Camp Okaizu in California. And yeah, so I went back because like they have 2 weeks in the summertime that would be for siblings, so siblings of cancer patients.
Yeah.
And then there was 2 weeks that was for the actual oncology patients, like they could go to summer camp. And during the oncology weeks, they need way more counselors because these kids, they need their medication. Some of them are in wheelchairs. Some of them, they just require so much more care. And for me, I was doing it because, well, one, I was getting community service hours for it through my college.
Oh, really?
And two, like, because my brother had leukemia, like, I know what, like, I don't know, you just kind of understand how it affects your family. And like these kids getting to go to summer camp was like a big deal. And some of them are, terminally ill. They may not live to see another summer. So I don't know. For me, it was like an emotional thing, like an emotional attachment to it, if that makes any sense.
Right. It makes sense.
Yeah. Good kids too. Lots of good kids.
Kids. Check out Rob's internet presences. Linktree. Drink that water.
I'm always drinking water. Join the club, Rob. Drink water.
I'll drink water right
now. Good for you.
Okay, here we go. I got water in this glass right here. Like that.
How do I know it's water? What if it's like juice? Oh, okay, that's water. Or vodka.
It's vodka. Mr. Liver Transplant's drinking straight vodka.
Oh, right. You're right. That was dumb. Hey, look, you never know. Listen.
People
I'm
ask
not
me,
that smart.
What happens if listen. Not that smart. If you drink alcohol, what happens, Rob? And I go, oh, they come and repossess my liver.
Do they really?
Well,
they just take it out of you?
But then that's why it's funny that people ask me. It's like, no, they don't do that. So what are the Actually, what they do is, if they catch me doing, I can't do any drugs. I can't, legal or not, I can't smoke weed or anything. But if they catch it, if they have it in my system, and they never test me, but if they were to test me, and they found it, then the deal is that should I need to be retransplanted, which is a thing, they won't do it.
Oh, okay. So you just get put on the no more
liver list.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is probably worse than the no-fly list.
Probably.
There are some no lists that you don't want to be on, like Santa's list. You don't want to be on that one either.
Right.
But if you're on the no liver again list, then if the liver you have goes bad, you're fucking just dead. Like, that's it. Yeah. It's over.
And that makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah, they're not in the habit of giving livers to people that abuse them, I guess, is what they're saying.
Right. Yes. You gotta take care of yourself and all that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I wonder if if I put the lights on, does that help show my... Oh, it does a little bit. I guess if there's front light, it helps with the headset not disappearing. Because of the whole blue screen, whatever. It just looks like I have Bacon King. Nice. You got your wish.
But I did get Burger King.
Eat it. Let's eat it now. I want to live vicariously.
That's
I want to live
gross.
vicariously through your Bacon King.
I don't like eating on camera at all.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I'm a piggy eater, so I don't need everybody to see that.
If you're
I'll eat
eating
my French fries.
with your family or someone else and you make eye contact with someone while you're eating, does that freak you out?
No.
Okay.
Not with my family. They've all seen me eat.
Well, yeah, but like if you were at a luncheon or something. I don't know. Do people go to luncheons? I don't even know.
No. Only if you work in like corporate America.
Mukbang stream. I don't know what that means. Mukbang.
I don't know what that means either.
Belle,
We're
please
just
explain.
bullshitting. Shooting the
Mukbang.
breeze. Is that the term? Shooting the shit. Shooting the breeze. I don't know, something like that, right?
Shooting the breeze. Oh, Min Clark, I do not garden. As a matter of fact, I need to get someone out here to prune my yard and skirt the trees because shit's just getting overgrown. I got to get rid of it.
I'm not getting paid to eat on stream though, because this is Rob's channel, and if there's any subs, the money goes to him.
Is the
Yo, Rob,
Huh?
you should calculate how many new subs you get on Wednesdays and split that money with me.
Did I say that?
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, I sent you a book.
You did. Oh my god, I can't believe we forgot to talk about that.
I sent. So how did you get that book, Robin?
Okay. So let me hold it still so chat can read it. I was streaming yesterday, day before yesterday. I don't even remember what day of the week it is. Okay. I was streaming and I was talking about how I had never read Dragonlance, even though I have read like buku other fantasy series, like lots of them. But I had never read Dragonlance. And so everybody in chat was telling me, oh, well, you have to get the first book and this is what it's called. So while I was streaming, I pulled up my Amazon. I added it to my Amazon list. And then Rob was like, boop, sent you the book. Well, I was like, wait, what?
You missed my thing in chat because I tried to get you to share your Amazon list with me.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, you can't?
Yes, there are things on my Amazon list that are not appropriate to share with other people.
I might buy those too. What is it? I'll buy it for myself. What is it? Is it sex toys?
I'm not going to tell you.
Robin, we don't have any secrets. Come on.
Well.
Oh, are you here to tell me now that there are secrets?
No, it's like a list. I don't know. Belle gave me a great idea to just make a new list that I share with the our community or whatever.
Bill, I need to know more about this mukbang. I want to eat on stream. I'm eating anyway. I might as well get paid for it. What do I do?
Should I stop eating? Is it like bothering people? If apparently, it bothers people, I'll stop.
I'm getting the distinct feeling that mukbang is the same as like ASMR, just making noises for money.
With eating. Don't fall in love with Raceland like all the other lemmings. I'll try not to.
Just use the hashtag mukbang. Twins, right? Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start. And then are you supposed to ask people what to eat, or do you just say I'm gonna be eating a hamburger tonight, or how does it go? I need to know all about this.
Oh my god, I could never imagine eating a burger on stream. Like that's just so much.
People are
you have to do like big old bites.
People are into some weird shit, and that seems innocent enough, just eating food.
Next time I'll have a salad. Next Wednesday I'll have a salad.
If you guys cheer 1,000 bits, I will deep throat this pickle. Whatever the hell you would say.
Oh my god, I almost just choked. That was so funny.
Mukbang! Wheat thins.
What are we doing with ourselves?
I don't know. I told a dating prospect to come watch the stream tonight. I don't think she's doing it, but
well, maybe she's lurking and now you're calling her out on junk.
Well, no, that's great because I figure what's the best way to showcase myself? Come watch me just be an idiot on TV.
With your friend who eats French fries.
I love telling people. They're like, "What?" I'll say to somebody like, "Oh, I'm on TV tonight," and they're like, "TV? What show are you on?" I'm like, "My own show," and they're like, "What channel is that?" And I'm like, "Twitch," and then I go, "What? Like on the internet?" And I go, "Yeah," and they go, "That's not TV," and I'm like, "Grow up, boomer. That is TV now, bitches."
Shut up, boomer.
Shut up, boomer.
I would just lie and say Channel 5.
Yeah, right after the news. I used to. I don't know
Because
if go ahead.
if they can't even understand what I mean when I say I'm like streaming, then they're not even worth telling about my streams.
That's right. Robin just put herself in a class above people,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
in that same class. Yeah. I was. So you said just lie and say Channel 5.
Yeah.
So in the
Channel 5.
90s, my friend and I were doing it. We used to be on cable access because back in the day they had a rule that you had to allow the public to make so many hours of TV no matter what it was, just to fulfill
Mm-hmm.
the community guidelines or whatever. So he and I did a show where we reviewed movies and books and stuff, and we just set up like cinder blocks with a piece of plywood that we painted gray on it, and we set the camera so it looked like a desk, but it wasn't, and we put our tacos and our books up there, and we just did a show. And it came on at the same time, like it came on at like 6 p.m. back in the day when not so many people had cable, and it was on
Mm-hmm.
the same time as the local news. So if you're flipping through the news, you would then stop and you'd see us. So we got a little bit of recognition. And I was at 7-Eleven one time, and I didn't even live here. I lived in Arizona or LA at the time, whichever it was. It was probably Arizona, and I just was back in town visiting my mom, and my friend and I would film a bunch of these episodes, and then he'd show them weekly as after I left or whatever. But a couple of them were on while I was here, and I was at 7-Eleven, and I got like my big gulp, and I'm putting the lid on it and putting the straw in, and some dude comes in, some young kid comes in and goes, "I saw you on TV." And I turned and I go, "Oh, did you like the show?" And I, the talent, became the stalker. And I started like going toward the guy, like, "Oh, tell me what you like. What did you see? How did you like the show? What part's your favorite?" And he's like, "I gotta go," and he's running to his car, and I'm like
Like,
chasing him
what?
in the parking lot. So it was the thing where someone famous is like, oh, trying to get away from the person wanting the autograph. No, I turned
Mhm.
into the guy chasing him. And
Wow.
he's like, "Yeah, dude, I gotta go. Nice show." He didn't want anything to do with me. It was funny.
Fine. Maybe he thought you were like creepy.
Why would anyone think that, Robin?
I don't mean it like that, but I don't know. I think a lot of people expect people on TV or in movies to like blow them off if they
Yeah,
ever meet them in person, and you didn't blow him off. So
right.
maybe for him
They
that was
didn't know
like
what to
a
do. Yeah.
whoa.
No,
That's all I'm saying.
I was super excited to hear his comments about, what he
Mhm.
liked or whatever, and he just ran away.
Right? Give me your feedback.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I love feedback and nobody ever gives it. Like with my D&D group, after every session, I'm always like, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, like it's a fucking TED Talk. And I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so I always ask them, hey, let me know. Did you like the fight? Did you like this? Did you like that? Whatever. Nobody fucking ever says anything. So I don't know how to improve, bitches, unless you tell me what to improve on.
Why
I'm
is
kidding. I love
Vex?
all my players very
Am I
much.
misunderstanding Vex's question?
He's talking about terrific tables.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, the terrific tables. He's not.
Hmm.
But if you say it, hey, Robin, are your TTs ever gonna make?
Hmm.
I see what's happening. It's
Hmm.
a comedy
Hmm.
bit.
Yes,
No, I'm hip. He spent
my
100
TTs
points to highlight that message.
will make a debut after shops. And I'm splitting terrific tables into 3 mods.
Really?
Rob's like, what?
No, hey, listen, whatever happens, whatever gets all gets in
Mhm.
the, as long as it goes into the coffers, I don't give a fuck what it is.
It's gonna be terrific tables, characters, terrific tables, environments, terrific tables, just kidding, not ready to reveal that one yet.
Oh, we'll package that shit up, everybody. When is the first one gonna be done? Do you think? I'm not gonna hold you to it. I just want to know.
Mid-July. It's
so a
like
couple
it's
weeks.
already done. I just need to split it out from, because originally I was doing them all together. So I just need to go in and like basically make a duplicate and then cut everything out of one.
Right. I've done
So that
that
it's
many
just the
times.
character stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the duplicate, cut all the character stuff out so that it's just the environment stuff. And then the third one is a surprise.
The third one, Belle wants to know: is it medieval sex toys?
No, I am not.
If you watch Robin
I'm not that
creating,
smart.
she's like, I don't think they had G-strings in the Dark Ages or whatever.
I mean,
she'll try to like nix out shit that nix out. Get it? Nix.
I'm the queen of nixing shit.
Yeah, she'll nix you if you give her an idea that doesn't work. But she does accept solicitations.
I do accept solicitation. I try not to be an asshole when I tell people I don't think that works for what I'm doing. Because I mean, like,
you and I are basically the same person, except for in distinct certain ways.
Like I know, because you're like, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck. I don't have any tact. Like, hey Rob, what about this? I just go, nah.
You guys, I'm sorry for eating my dinner on stream. I didn't eat dinner before stream.
Hashtag
I'm very
muck
hungry.
sales. What's it called, Belle? Mucktang. What is it?
Mukbang.
Mukbang. I don't know. I gotta look that up. Mukbang. I don't know why it's called that. I don't understand.
I'm so hungry.
MUK. Why would it be mukbang? Oh, and here's a bunch of videos of just people jamming food in their face. Is it an Asian word? God. What does mukbang mean?
Sounds. I don't know. I don't even want to make a guess.
Oh, it's Korean.
Oh, I was gonna say Korean.
Mukbang. It's pronounced mukbang. I'm listening to the sound. Mukbang.
Okay.
So, this is the noodles. An online audiovisual broadcast in which a host consumes large quantities of food while interacting with the audience. I had no fucking idea this even was a thing, and it is speaking my name, everybody. I like food.
I feel bad. I should stop eating.
Don't stop eating. Mukbang. Mukbang. Here,
you guys, I'm so hungry.
I was watching the OBS version of the stream, which is smaller, but now I have the big cameras up. Now you're this big on my screen.
Yay.
Yay. Surprise, I can see you better.
Yay.
Yeah, your glasses do have glare on them sometimes, I guess. Mine don't. I mean, they do if you make it happen, but mine generally don't have glare.
Mine
why
do.
Are my eyes so
I mean,
red?
it just depends on what angle. And I don't have all my lights on either. I just have one light on. But
oh my god! Look at that!
On,
look at that shit!
Super glary. Do you have
that's
pink
because
eye?
that's the inside of my eye. Is that why? It matches my shirt. I don't know what's happening.
Do you have pink eye?
No, I don't have pink eye.
Have you ever had pink eye?
I have had jaundice before. I've had yellow eye before and yellow skin.
One of my sons was born with jaundice, like really bad. They had to put him under these special lights. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I had to. They had to cut me open, and then disconnect my liver and take it out, and then put in a new one and connect it all up, and then close and then sew me up.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I was
right
eating
here like that.
But now I don't want to anymore.
Has Robin seen the... Hold on, it's blocked. Has Robin
Just
seen
kidding.
the pictures of Rob pre-op? Oh, I don't know.
I have.
The one where I look
You've
like...
shown them to me.
Commander Data got into a bar fight, that one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most people... I have pictures of the inside. Most people don't want to see those.
No, I really don't. Please don't show... I'm eating.
It's surprisingly not gross. I mean, it's more fascinating that it is gross because the inside of your body there's no blood. There's just organs, right?
Well, because blood is in your veins, silly.
Right. But I always thought that if you cut anywhere on the body,
just blood everywhere.
Just blood everywhere. I just thought
everything like floats in like this viscous bubble of blood.
Listen, I did not go to medical school. Okay, I don't know I don't know how.
No, blood is in your veins.
The only thing I know about human biology is allegedly the penis goes into the vagina. That's the only thing I was ever confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Your heart pumps blood. I know that one.
Also true.
Oh, if you close your eyelids over your eyes, you cannot see. I know that one too.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
As Robin finishes eating, let's see them. Oh, Thesmanita wants to see the pictures.
No! I refuse?
Unoxygenated blood.
And your arteries.
Yeah.
That's right.
And by the
I
way,
always
what
forget
color
about
is
those.
human blood? Does anybody know? It's not red.
It's blue.
Blue. That's right. And why is it red? Well, I mean, why do we see it as red?
I don't know.
Because
Eyeballs?
when it mixes with the air, oxygen. What'd you say?
Mm.
What did you say?
Eyeballs? Listen.
Listen. That's all we have to say now. We don't have to finish it. You have to go
I'm
listen.
not that smart.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. All right. Did anybody text me? No. Okay. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Veins return it. Yes. I might have known that.
We're getting educated.
We're getting knowledge.
I appreciate it.
Hashtag knowledge, yo. Hashtag blessed.
Get smart. Try to get smart.
Get smart.
And make us smart.
Go to, what do you tell, every parent should tell their kids.
Get smart.
Go to school. Why? Get smart. It helps.
Dude, I have one kid that absolutely like hates school. Hates it. Hates everything about it. He's like, why do I have to go to school? And I never know how to answer that question. Because you have to. Because mommy will go to jail if you don't go to school. It's true.
Yeah. I see a lot of parents use that technique. Do you want the police to come take mommy to jail? No. Well, that's what happens. You got to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Then they
Me too, Belle.
Along about 5th or 6th grade, they tell that to one of their schoolmates, and then they're like, "Yeah, that's not true." And then like, "Oh my God, I've been being lied to."
Mm-hmm. But it is true though, actually.
Yeah, truancy.
Like if our kids have 10 unexcused absences, the sheriff comes knocks on your door.
Wow. See, I would tell the kid, not mommy and daddy go to jail. I would tell the kid, you go to jail, and while you're in jail, I play your Xbox. That's what I would tell them. If the kid has
They would
Xbox.
never. My kids know how to Google.
Oh, see, I can't be a parent. There's too much information available. And also, kids call Child Protective Services now. If you ground them, if you take away the TV, they're on phone with CPS. I can't do it.
But
I'm out.
CPS can't take kids away for parents grounding them. That is not a grounds for them to remove children from the home.
They'll lie. They'll call up and go, "Yeah,
I looked
just
it
got
up.
hit." Hey, listen. Hey, CPS. Yeah, it's me again, Scott. Yeah, it's me again. So, this Scott, this imaginary Scott, he's
my
5.
husband's name.
Oh yeah, well that's a coincidence.
I was like, wait, what?
This little kid. Well, okay, we'll call him Perry. He's 5.
Okay.
Hey Perry, how's it going? Oh yeah, my mom just hit me. He's 5. This is how he talks. Yeah, no, she clobbered me pretty good. Can you come over? Yeah, when was this? Oh, this is earlier today. This is like a few minutes ago. I was just doing my taxes, and mom just smacked me while I was doing my taxes. Yeah. And bring some. Yeah, my wife and I, both of us. No, we live here together with my mom. How old are you? 5. Yeah. This is how it all goes.
Look, none of my kids talk like that when they were 5.
I did. I talked like that. I talked all about my wife.
Were you very articulate when you were 5? I was
articulate as a sophisticated son of a bitch.
Not my kids. They were like, "Cookie, now, give me."
George, they're making a 5-year-old do taxes. That's funny.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like the E-Trade commercials where all the babies are like trading.
Stocks. Oh yeah, that guy that's the voice of the E-Trade baby. He's like 30, or he was at the time.
Oh my God, I love those commercials. They're so funny. All right,
it was a great idea, that E-Trade baby.
Yes, it was very funny.
That's like 8, 9, 10 years old now, that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm super old. From like back when I watched regular TV, before we were like Netflixers and Huluers.
Are you a cord cutter?
Oh, yeah, we don't have like real cable. We have Hulu Live TV, which is basically cable because we can watch like the History Channel and et cetera, et cetera. We can watch all the cable channels. It's just not actually cable. I don't know how to explain it. Okay.
Listen,
That's the best you're getting out of me. And then we have, Hulu where you can watch the on-demand Hulu shows. And we have Netflix and we have Amazon Prime Video and we have what's the new one that just came out? Disney, the Disney
Quibi,
one. No, the Disney one where they put all their shit on
Disney
their own app.
Plus.
Yes, thank you.
There's
That's what it's called.
Apple TV Plus. There's Quibi. There's Peacock.
I don't have any of those.
See, I have Xfinity Cable, and Peacock comes
Yeah.
with that because they're
You
owned by
pay way too much for it.
I do, except for that I know people and I've got systems.
It's so expensive. We pay $60 for our Hulu basically cable. That's what I'm calling it.
How much do you pay for your internet access?
Our I see I don't pay the bill, so I don't know. Our internet is really expensive though. That I know.
Yeah. See, I pay
That was serious. I don't
pay
actually pay the bills. My husband
$160
does.
a month. And that includes everything on TV that you can get, right? Like all the shit, and then gig internet that comes in with it.
And that's all together. Yeah, I think our internet all together is like $100.
Yeah, so I pay the same
if you
as
add
you.
Hulu on top, yeah, it's the same. Okay,
but
fine.
then I also
Whatever.
have Hulu, and I have Disney Plus, and I have Netflix.
I have
Disney, and I have Disney, and I have Hulu and Netflix and ESPN, and then
Amazon.
I have Amazon Prime, and I sign up
Mhm.
for CBS All Access, and then I watch Star Trek, and then I unsign up again because I don't know why. I don't resent Netflix or Hulu or any of these other people, but a network television streaming service pisses me off, and I won't.
Yeah,
pay,
I don't
I
like
won't
them.
give them money.
I have bought them. I had HBO when Game of Thrones was, a thing. So we paid for the HBO, the on demand, whatever it was called, HBO Now, I think it was called. We had that. We canceled it when Game of Thrones was over though.
Yeah.
And I just didn't like it. If to me, well, okay, let's rewind because during like season 4 of it was either season 4 or season 5 of Game of Thrones. Okay, you had to buy HBO Go. That was what it used to be called before they came out with HBO Now. Then the next year it was HBO Now, and we got that. And then the next year you could add HBO to your Hulu subscription, and that's how we did it.
Yeah.
So for the last 2 seasons, we just added HBO to our Hulu subscription. It was way easier then because we could just watch it from inside of Hulu. But I don't know. It used to just drive me crazy how many times HBO like changed the way that you would access their on-demand library. I didn't like it. It pissed me off.
I don't know if you watched John Oliver Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. I'm a big fan of that show. I've seen every single episode. But HBO is owned by AT&T, which he refers to as Business Daddy. He calls AT&T Business Daddy. And he comes on there and he's like, and for those of you that have HBO Max, which if you do, I don't know who you are because I don't even know what that is. Apparently this show is on it, but I have no idea what HBO Max is. I don't know anybody that has it. I've never heard of anybody having it, but apparently it's a thing. And he goes, I got you, Business Daddy. I got you. And he complains about AT&T all the time. It's so funny.
Right. So there's a new one, HBO Max?
Max, which apparently, like I have HBO, right? But apparently I don't have HBO Max, I guess. I'm kind of in the dark as well. But HBO Max is supposed to be
more HBO.
Everything, yeah, like anything they've ever had. It's basically the Netflix of HBO, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
that might actually be hashtag kind of worth it.
Hashtag mukbang.
I mean, yeah, it really irritated me with HBO in particular because it was Go and then it was Now and I guess now it's Max. And I agree, Thespinator. HBO WTF. That's
right. What the fuck?
The next one
HBO Max. Also, people have been for years, for like 10 years, people have been telling me to watch Shameless.
Oh yeah, my husband watched that. I never did though.
Yeah. And I
Meh.
said, yeah, I'll get to it. Okay, fine. So then the other day I started watching it, and I watched like 2 episodes, and
Mhm.
it's like the Rob Toohey show. It has my name written all over it. Like, I love this show. I love it.
Really?
Yeah, totally love it.
I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I just never. It didn't look that
I'm
interesting to
I'm
me.
thinking that that's one of those shows that you gotta start at the beginning and you can't miss it. You gotta watch the whole story. You
I'm
can't.
sure.
It's not like you can just see an episode like Seinfeld. It
Eh,
doesn't work.
it just doesn't seem that interesting.
So Vex, what does HBO Max have that isn't just HBO Now? I need you to type that all up in the chat in 100 words or less, and I'm gonna give you 2 minutes and go. Okay,
Oh,
cookie break.
see, I know. I just wonder if I can add it onto my Hulu because that's how we used to have HBO Now. It was attached to our Hulu account. I'm just so sick of like dealing with HBO shenanigans. But I
It's all
mean, I'm
shenanigans,
probably
and
gonna go log off and go get HBO Max.
it's all a power play to get people to give money.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's dumb. HBO knew that they got most of their money when Game of Thrones was a thing. And now that Game of Thrones isn't a thing anymore, they're like, "Oh God, we're bleeding subscriptions. How do we tourniquet the wound?" You know? Oh God, I
I
dropped my
think you
bottle
mean
cap.
Rob Valkyrie. I think you mean then, not than. THEN, not AN. If you're gonna badmouth me, I'm gonna correct you. Rob Toohey, everything that's on HBO Now, plus a ton of new stuff from Warner Media, including all the DC Comics TV shows. Oh, so it's Disney. It's the Disney version of HBO. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Well, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, like
The
all the
DC
Batman movies.
comics aren't on Disney, are they?
No, they're
Like,
on. DC is owned by Warner, so that's all
right.
HBO.
Disney owns Marvel. They have all
Right.
the Marvel stuff.
So if you want Marvel, you want Disney. If you want DC, you want HBO. Doesn't make any fucking sense, but that's true.
What if I said I don't give a shit about any of them? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like Batman, obviously,
Who's your
because
favorite
I'm
superhero?
Robin. My like all-time favorite superhero is Batman. I love Batman. But I like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've seen a couple of those
Hmm?
movies, shockingly. I was waiting for your surprise. But like I've seen the Thor movies and I've seen some of the Avengers movies
I try to
and I've
forget that you don't
seen
watch movies.
I've seen the first Iron Man movie and it was pretty good.
What is my favorite
Uh
superhero?
I don't know. I'm going to go with Flash. The Flash.
That is
Flash
absolutely
Gordon.
right. No, not
Oh
Flash
my
Gordon.
god.
Not Flash Gordon.
The Flash.
The Flash. And here's what's
I
funny.
was
There
just
is
joking.
a TV show of the Flash, right?
Mhm.
You would think I'd be all over that. I have 9. I've seen all but 9 of them, and they're just 9 episodes sitting on my DVR. And I don't.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'll get to it.
I'm not going to lie. I thought The Flash and Flash Gordon were the same thing.
Oh, Robin, the stream is breaking up. I'm not able to hear you right now. Something's wrong.
I know I'm ready to get murdered. Someone's like, "Where the fuck does she live?" No, seriously, honest mistake. Look, he's called the Flash, and then there's somebody called Flash Gordon. You would make the same mistake too if you didn't know about them. Rob's putting a hit out on me.
Nope, I'm banning Darth Vex because he said Flash Gordon is way cooler.
Don't ban. Oh, you joke banned him. That's
I joke
good.
banned him. He lives
Oh
in
my
Idaho.
gosh.
He doesn't
Okay.
fucking know anything.
What other superheroes do you like?
Superman, Iron
Ew.
Man, any of the mans,
He's all right.
Batman.
Batman's awesome.
My favorite as kids were Flash and Superman, and I
Gross.
especially, I think it was DC Comics, Action Comics 420. I can't remember. They raced a few times, but one of the first comic books I ever had was Flash and Superman racing. And I'm like,
Mhm.
oh my, I was fucking beside myself. I'm like, I can't believe this is a thing I get to read. Like, what, I want more of this. Because I
Mhm.
didn't read like books, but I would read comic books. Oh yes. And behind me in the closet, as you can see here on my holodeck, I've got about 800 or 1,000. I have a comic collection.
Oh wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I have in my not technically closet, but I'm going to say closet because it's funny. I have like 4 big fat binders full of Pokemon cards.
Oh, nice.
Like a
Yep.
whole bunch. Actually, half of them aren't even here. They're at my mom's house because she was holding on to them for me. I don't know why I held on to them all this time, but they're in like the little 9-pocket baseball card holder things in little binders. Some of them are probably like super old because I bought them when I was 12.
Yeah.
First generation.
I also like Green Lantern until
I like Green Lantern.
Ryan Reynolds ruined it for me. And
Aww.
I must say that I am a huge I love Ryan Reynolds. I love him.
Too.
But that movie sucked so bad. It's so bad. I
heard. But he met his wife on that movie, so
he met his wife.
At least that happened.
Who did she play?
I thought she was in the Green Lantern.
Maybe so.
It'll come to me. Her name
Blake Lively
is Blake Lively. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I like her too. Robin, those cards are worth a bunch of money. Yeah, that's true.
I doubt it. Nobody even plays Pokemon anymore. It's like not even that popular, right?
Pokemon. I
remember Darkwing Duck.
I had
as a cartoon show.
Like, why am I stupid? I took it off.
Oh, that game's fun-ish for a time.
I went to the mall and I was like, ding, okay, I got one. Fuck it. I know what this is. Click.
Mm-hmm. I still play it sometimes. I'll show you.
Who's the actor that was Sinestro?
Look, it's like the 4th game in my games list. Pokemon
Here,
Go.
Let's look at my games list. What are those games? Let's look at my games list.
I play Summoner's War very religiously. That's this game. The next game is Hearthstone, which I play very religiously. And the next game is Shop Titans, which I recently actually quit playing. And then Pokemon Go. And then Candy Crush and, all those typical games.
Gonna have to change this thing or it's not gonna fucking...
I used to play Idle Champions, but I play it on Steam, not on my phone. Because on Steam, I can turn it on and leave it running in my background. It's one of those games that the longer you let it go for, the better.
All right, my camera's going to wig out for a second, and then it's going to come back. Hopefully it will. Come on, camera. Uh-oh, did I mess up?
And, okay, I wanted to say, for everybody who hated the Green Lantern movie, right? I know it was a bad movie, I heard. I've never seen it. But let me tell you, if you hated it because of Blake Lively, don't let that movie ruin your perception of her, because she's actually a really good actress. I used to watch her in like a couple of TV shows, and then she was in this movie about a shark that was really good. I don't remember what it's called. Blake Lively is a good actress, so don't let Green Lantern be your judgment of her.
So I have 3 screens of games, but the first screen is Terraforming Mars.
Oh, mobile board games.
Gloomhaven, Helper, Red Dead Redemption Helper. What's this one? Oh, Lords of Waterdeep, Agricola, La Havre.
Ooh, I love Agricola. Is how it's pronounced. You're welcome.
Yeah, La Havre. That's a good one.
That one's all right. I like Agricola a lot.
I have Smash Up. I have Talisman Digital. I have...
Oh my god! I love Talisman.
Takes too long.
It's like quite possibly one of my favorite games.
It is a good game, but for the type of game, it just takes too long. I have Carcassonne. Carcassonne. My friend tries to say it's Carcassonne, and I tell him he's wrong.
It's Carcassonne.
And then I have Terra Mystica, and I have...
I love Terra Mystica.
7 Wonders.
Top 5.
I like Terra Mystica, but I recently discovered I liked Gaia Project better.
Ew, gross. We can't be friends.
You don't like
Gaia Project is so inferior to Terra Mystica. I will fight you about this.
Well, the good news is
I don't like Gaia Project.
Gaia Project isn't available on any digital platform, so I have to go with
right. I'll go get it right now. I have the physical version of it.
We can play
I have them both, Terra Mystica and Gaia
You know, we
Project.
can play that on Board Game Arena, which, by the way,
Yes,
you haven't
I'm
signed on to since
horrible at
1987.
I know. I'm so bad again because I'm always so busy.
Every game,
I
it's
just
turn-based,
forget.
Robin. You only have to go on there once a day
I
for like
know.
5 minutes.
Okay, you know what? I was gonna flip you off, but I don't know if Twitch will ban me. So. Oh, okay. Well, there you
I've
go.
already
It's your channel.
bitched you out in every chat game we're in on that platform.
I know.
I've said, like, for the love of all that is holy, sweet Jesus, please take your turn, or whatever I said on that.
I know. I'm sorry. I will. I'll log in tomorrow and take my turns. No, I'm kidding. I'll do it. I promise. Vex said the shark movie with Blake Lively is called The Shallows. You should watch it. It's really good. I liked it. Okay, thanks.
Oh, was she
Thanks for
in the
coming
I
to my
Just
TED
Had
Talk.
Sex video?
Blake Lively is amazing. No,
I like her.
Yes, she was. Actually, I think she was. I don't care. She's beautiful and she's amazing. And when people hate on her, it makes me really sad.
I don't think anybody's hating on Blake Lively.
Yeah, because the Green Lantern was a horrible movie.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of her. It was because of the fucking script. Ryan Reynolds wasn't bad. It was just the script was garbage. It was hot.
Yeah.
Garbage. So.
Fair enough.
Have you seen Ryan Reynolds' commercial for Mint Mobile?
No.
Has anybody seen that in the chat? It's pretty funny.
Have you seen Ryan Reynolds' commercial for like his beer or something? Whiskey?
He's got a whiskey,
alcohol drink?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that he makes. Have you seen those?
Mm-hmm.
They're funny. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is super funny. I really liked him in Detective Pikachu, okay?
I didn't see that. I don't watch
My kids wanted to see that movie. It's really cute. And Ryan Reynolds is in that movie. It's adorable. He plays the voice of Detective Pikachu. So he's a talking Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. It's funny hearing Ryan Reynolds be PG rated.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I just rewatched Waiting the other day and forgot how funny that was, even though Dane Cook's in it.
I've never seen that.
That's
My
funny.
husband likes that movie like a lot, and he always tells me to watch it, and then I never do. So
you would not do wrong to watch every Ryan Reynolds movie there is.
I'll remember that.
Vander Holden, what's that called? Wait, Van Wilder.
Oh,
both Deathpool movies.
Pass. I've seen both Deathpool movies.
With
Redemption.
What's her name? Monica Barain.
Sure.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah, Mint Mobile. The Mint Mobile Fox, I think it is. Rob Valkyrie, not an owl.
All right, I'll look it up.
Look up. Yeah, look. It's just a 30-second. He comes on and he goes. It's like this fantastic shot of outdoor stuff, and then it stops and he goes, "Well, that's as far as we got when we were making our first Mint Mobile commercial, and then we had to stop because." And then he goes to a slide, and he goes, "Slides are good," and he explains a bunch of stuff, and then at the end, the way the commercial ends is the little logo of the fox comes in the bottom, and he goes, "Oh, the Mint Mobile Fox," and it just ends. It's like a whole joke commercial. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay. I'll have to see it. I'll check it out.
But there's this cell phone company that does like everything for $15 a month, and he liked it so much, so he just bought it.
Oh.
Yeah, he's rich.
Must be nice to have that kind of money just sling around.
How about a cell phone company?
Who does that?
Yeah, well, now we know.
Now we know.
George Clooney was going to make a casino in Vegas. I don't know whatever happened to that idea, but it was going to be where you had to wear a tuxedo, and he was going to make it like the 60s and try to bring back the whole thing, and then that never happened. I don't know. Mukbang.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck with all that.
I'm all out of French fries, and I'm not eating my burger on stream, so I think I'm out of French fries. It's empty.
Rob, here's the thing from DM's Guild on the critical hit tables. This is a comment on DM's Guild from Darian P. Rob, I love your content. Amazing work as always. Question: do you have any plans on creating content like this for Foundry VTT? Okay,
no.
I cannot answer that comment. I have to calm down first.
Well, there's two reasons why. I'll tell you why. Okay. Reason number one.
Number one.
DM's Guild doesn't allow Foundry VTT packaged content.
Right?
Sorry. You can either do generic, this is for VTTs because it's digital files or whatever. Or you can do Fantasy Grounds because they allow Fantasy Grounds modules. Okay, there's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is why would you make shit for a competitor? Who does that? Nobody. We love Fantasy Grounds, right, Rob?
Right.
I'm so hungry. My burger is just sitting here. It's making me so hungry. Look at this bad boy. It's a Bacon King.
Okay, here's how
right.
I answered the guy's question.
Okay.
I said, DM's Guild doesn't allow content for Foundry VTT. Also, I am biased toward FG anyway. Smiley face.
Aww.
That's how you do it.
Hopefully they don't take it the wrong way.
I don't take kindly to people taking.
Ooh.
Rob, Netflix, what's playing next? Watch one of our top picks. George Lopez, I'm out. I don't like
What?
George. Yeah, I just never liked George Lopez.
I heard a story about him that
Kidney?
I don't know if it was George. Yeah, the kidney thing.
True. It's true.
Is that true?
It's totally true. His wife.
My
gave him a
husband told me
kidney.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my
'Cause-
husband was like, I will never watch George Lopez again. That guy's a fucking douchebag. This, that, and the other. And I was like, well, what happened to you? And then he told me. And I was like, oh, I see. He's a bad person.
Well, no, his wife gave him a kidney. That wasn't. What's wrong with that?
Oh, you don't know the whole story?
Oh, maybe I do.
So
Tell me the
his
story.
wife gave her kidney to him, and then he cheated on her and divorced her for somebody else.
Yeah, he's a dick.
That's fucking douchey.
That's douchey.
I don't give a shit who you are, George Lopez or Hugh Hefner. That's fucking douchey.
Hugh Hefner's dead.
Douchebag.
What is Robin? What is the only human organ that regenerates?
Your tongue.
First of all, is that an organ?
Isn't that true?
I didn't know the tongue was an organ. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
Listen,
you say organ, and I'm like body part.
No, it's the liver.
Is it?
Did you know that if you had to give half of your liver away,
in your skin. Okay. They can grow it into like a full liver and then put that in people.
In 6 penis, in 6 weeks your liver would grow back, your whole liver.
Hashtag science.
That's right. The skin regenerates. It does. Skin is an organ. That is true.
Your skin is your largest organ.
I guess okay, I need to rephrase my question. What is the only human organ that regenerates when you cut half of it off? The skin does not apply there. If you take away 50% of the liver, it'll grow back in 6 weeks. The skin, if you take 50% of the way, I think you're in big trouble. That's big trouble right there. You're gonna possibly die.
Mm-hmm. Which do you think changes every 7 years? Your allergies or your taste buds?
Ooh.
Oh no, my headset died.
By the way,
I can't hear you anymore.
You know the answer, right? Uh-oh, she can't.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you anymore.
I can hear you. I'm
gonna figure it out.
And hear you, yes. What is the show over? She can't play anymore?
I broke everything.
Is it allergies? Rob Valkyrie, mine grows from a 1/2 inch to well over 1.5 inches. I'm like you, Rob Valkyrie. I'm a shower, I'm a grower, not a shower. Oh my god, I just heard my own voice coming out of your thing, Robin. It's disgusting. I don't know how anybody can take it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to put you on my regular speakers because my little wireless headset died.
Is it out of battery?
Yes, battery's died.
That's all right. Hey, by the way, I want to know how all these people on TV that are on the news shows and talking, how are they doing that without a headset or earbuds? Are they just doing it on their speakers and hope there's no feedback? Is that how people do it?
I guess so. At least I can hear you now.
I don't hear
that's fine.
I don't hear feedback though, do I? Oh, I do a little.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's not bad.
I swear I charged them. I don't know why they're dying so fast now.
No, Vex, I see people on there with nothing in their ears. Their ears are blank and they're still talking. I guess they're just not getting the feedback.
I don't know if he was talking about my earbuds
No,
being discreet, but I don't feel like they're that discreet.
I thought that was a little mouse.
No, it's my
thing.
earbuds. That's
But
the little thing that so they charge in this.
Yeah. Oh, I had a pair. Remember? I gotta give them back.
Yeah. You did. You didn't like them.
I didn't like them because I couldn't get the Bluetooth to not have a delay, and if I was watching YouTube videos, it was like watching a kung fu movie. I couldn't understand. Mukbang.
Sorry about my earbuds dying.
Mukbang, everybody.
Shit happens. I can't wait to read this. I already read like 10 pages or so. I'm going to read the rest. Well, not the whole thing, but I'm going to read a whole bunch tonight. I'll probably be done with it in like 3 days.
How many pages is it?
It is 441 pages.
Lord.
Of dragons and shit. Awesomeness. I think there's dragons in here. That would suck if it's called Dragons of Autumn Twilight, but there is no dragons.
Get all the way done. There's
no dragons. The setting is called Dragonlance. Like, for crying out loud. Dragonlance. There better be fucking dragons in here, or I will riot.
A lot of people don't know this. They wrote the game first and then the books.
Really? I didn't know that. Kind of like Warcraft. The Warcraft novels are amazing, by the way. I've read every single one. Every single one.
I don't really read.
I read a lot. It's gross.
It's gross.
So, have you ever heard of this book called The Monsters Know What They're Doing?
No.
By Keith Ammann.
No.
Rob, how have you not heard of this book?
It's
amazing. It's this book that Keith Ammann wrote for Dungeons and Dragons, right? And it talks about all the monsters in the monster manual and like how to use them really, really well in combat, right? Like if you like tactical combat, here's all these cool things that shitty monsters like goblins can do that you may have never thought of. Anyway, so the whole book is like that. It goes from goblins to fucking beholders, right? And it's called The Monsters Know What They're Doing. I read that cover to cover. It's fucking amazing. It's so good, and it will literally change the way you run combat. You should get that book.
Here it is.
I'm not saying I've never played D&D with you, so I don't know how you DM, but if you like tactical combat, it's a great book.
From the creator of the popular blog, The Monsters Know What They're Doing, comes a compilation of villainous battle plans for Dungeon Masters. Kindle, audiobook, $0, free.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Amazing. I've read some of the Forgotten Realms novels. Like, I'm trying to think of the name of them because it was so long ago when I read some of them. I've read some of the Drizzt novels. I haven't finished all of them. I'm on like book 6 or something. There's like 25. There's so many. They all kind of like started bleeding together after a while for me, though.
Oh, these fucking trove people. I clicked Monsters Know What They're Doing PDF to see if there was a PDF you could buy, and it took me right to the PDF itself on that fucking trove.net site.
Oh, that piracy site?
Bitches. I'm looking at it.
But they're pirating
I would never. Yeah, no. But I mean, it just my browser just opened to it. Like that's they have a bunch of my stuff on there. Yeah, because
they show up in Google searches, which is really unfortunate.
They have a bunch of my stuff. They have a bunch of Fantasy Grounds modules. We've tried to fucking fuck with those people. They can't. They're Russians. You can't do anything.
Oh,
actually, I don't think it's Russians, but it's in Russia. The website itself is in Russia. It's not Russians doing it. It's probably some American doing it. But it's in Russia, so you can't fucking do anything about it.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Don't pirate. Stick around for when we do giveaways. Don't do piracy. Piracy's bad, okay?
Piracy's bad, okay?
Well, Rob, I think that will be it for me tonight.
Okay,
because I got to eat and a book to read.
Here, this is what it looks like if I put on my streaming lights. You got a burger and book. That sounds like a Netflix and chill. Burger and book.
Mhm. It's burger and book night.
That's what I'm gonna ask. That's what I'm gonna ask Tinder dates. I'm gonna say, "Do you want to come over for a burger and book?" And they'll say, "What's that?" And I'll say, "You read while I eat." And
I love it.
And then if I switch to this voice, I'm gonna eat while I watch you read.
Oh my God, Eddie.
I think there's a knock at my door right now, just from that. Okay,
do
Robin.
voices like that. I can't do voices like that.
You can't do
That's
funny
really
voice. You want to try to
No.
do Bill Clinton's voice like that? I love my
Do Bill
wife.
Clinton.
I am bulletproof. Okay, Robin. You go do what you have to do. That's nothing like Netflix and chill. I understand that. All right.
Yep.
Everybody, I'm just going to say this once, okay? I'm only going to say it one time, and it's going to be quite abrupt, but that is the end of the show.